Build the dream in FIFA 20, pay less and get more, and use the code TVM at checkout for a bigger discount. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the Road to Glory. I've tried to record this a few times, and I keep going off on a tangent about gameplay, and I kind of want to talk about gameplay because my mindset on the whole thing has changed a little bit. I do have a little bit of a theory as well, and I'm going to test that out over the coming days. But in general, this weekend of FIFA was the best weekend I've ever had. Not in terms of results, because the results don't really mean anything. It's enjoyment factor. And I've enjoyed this weekend and these sort of session of games and FIFA in general this week more than I've enjoyed it ever, I think. Apart from, you know, before the Weekend League era. Because Weekend League has always been... I hate Weekend League. I wish it didn't exist, to be honest. And I came up with a concept, actually, of maybe introducing player picks into other game modes. But we'll talk about that in another video. Maybe I'll talk about that tomorrow. The first 5 games you saw yesterday, we went 5-0. The next 6 games, we went 5-1. So we were actually 10-1 at one point. And every single game I played was nice, crisp, clean gameplay. We were playing against some really difficult opponents. The defeat I took, which you will see in this video, was against a guy who 100% deserved to beat me. He was better than me. I play him at least once a week. And as soon as I went into the game, I thought, right, this is going to be a test. How good am I? And he beat me, and he deserved to win. There's no shame in admitting that. You know, you can't beat everyone unless you're Tex. So, you know, I don't mind it. You know, he deserved to win, and I genuinely hope he finished higher than he thought he was going to this weekend. Because someone who plays well and, you know, is not a dick and generally just is fun to play against, they deserve to do well, right? We're 2-2 in this game. This was a tough one against a very good opponent. We managed to score there in the 54th minute. I don't know where I am. I've got a little book that I write down. I think there's an 82 minutes. I know where I am. That's the goal to finish the game. He got like 2, not lucky goals, but I don't really feel that. I never felt like I was going to lose that game. I felt good in that game. And he was a decent player, but we managed to get the better of him there. I've got a little book where I write down like times of things happening so I can edit easily. I don't know if there's an easier way to do it, but it's how I've done it for years. And I've started writing down next to them, like, good player, bad gameplay, or good player, good gameplay, or whatever. Just so that I know, you know, because I play so many games in a weekend, I know now what game was good and bad. This is the guy that beat me. And like I said, he was a very good player and he deserved to beat me. Top comment was from Big Dog Gaming, who says, the gameplay this year really suits your style, I think. What are your thoughts? And yeah, you are 100% correct. I love a possession-based game. Last year did not suit the way that I played at all. I had to abuse game mechanics and it was just crap. People kept on at me about abusing game mechanics, but if I didn't, I literally would have struggled to finish Silver 3 every weekend because I just couldn't play that game. It was horrible. And people give this game a bad rap and say that, or bad rap, I've never known that saying. People say that this game isn't as good as 19 and it's worse, and I just don't know where people are coming from. If you prefer the stupid, over-the-top, like, arcade style of play where you just have to do non-natural things in the real world to score goals, then I'm sure that game was better suited to you, and you know, everyone's entitled to their opinion. But this game is the closest representation to football I think we've ever had. Yeah, okay, one drop back isn't a thing that people play all the time, Chelsea Mourinho, but you know, it's at least it's, for me, it's interesting. Okay, maybe it's not that entertaining to watch, and people look at that for a goal, man. Oh wait, I hit the post. Oh no, wait, we scored. Don't worry. Closest representation to football. Yeah, no, I know there are some things in it, right? There are, you know, you hit the post a lot in some games. There are, you know, you make a challenge, and oh look, I still don't have the ball. But generally speaking, at least, you know, you have to pass, and it's like a chess game. You have to try and unlock your opponent's defense, and it doesn't happen that often in FIFA where you get a game that there's not really an exploit this year. You know, there are, you know, certain ways to shoot that are better than others and so on and so forth, but there's not, right, get down the wing, El Tornado cross, or oh, first time shot. There isn't. There's nothing. No one's discovered anything. Drag backs are king, ball rolls are great, but generally, apart from those sort of things, you just have to, you know, every game's different, and I love that. What else have we got going on here? Jacob says this game drains me, and I wanted to pick that comment out in particular because up until this week, every weekend was a slog, and I still hate Weekend League, but Every weekend was a slog and I used to hate playing it. This weekend, I couldn't wait to get into another game. And even now, I just want to play FIFA. And it's because I've changed my style of play. And I'll go all the way down to Louis Charles Plante, who says, "You said you don't have to force it for an opportunity and go back if you don't see an opportunity. This is exactly my plan since a week now, and I haven't lost a game because of that. I play like 9 games. I've played 9 games like that, and I've only drawn one of the 9, won the other 8. I'm glad to see you do the same thing, and it works for you also. Griezmann is probably another thing why I win games. 6 games, 9 goals, 3 assists at Cam. He is unstoppable. I love the look of Griezmann, but he's so expensive on PC, I can't justify the price tag. There's another comment, actually. How's Firmino working out for you? It's from Evan. Firmino is fantastic, and as he scores there to get a rage quit. This was half-time in the Liverpool game, by the way. We'll talk about that comment in a minute. Half-time in the Liverpool game. And I thought, I'll play a quick game, because I'd stopped playing at that point. Hadn't logged out of Ultimate Team, and I want to point that out, because that's going to come into play in a second. But I quickly jumped back on, and I played a game, and he quit. And I thought, right, I've got enough time to play another one. Let's just quickly jump in. And I got another rage quit, and I've never been happier. So we got 2 rage quits in half time, and the game had just kicked off as I got the rage quit in this one. Bang! There's the 3rd goal, and there's the rage quit. And yeah, I quickly turned, and the game's kicking off again. Yes! So we got 2 wins in half time. Turned FIFA off, had a break, went on the other account, did some bronze packs while I was watching the game. And then when I logged back into this account, the gameplay had turned on its head. 10-1 from the games you've just seen to, like, with brilliant gameplay, to the worst gameplay possible. You know, boats, essentially. I'm playing with boats. No hose either. No boats, just boats, which is horrendous. It's the worst combination of boats. And it just, players wouldn't turn around. Passes were just going everywhere. Shots, you know, you're pressing buttons, nothing's working. And it's just horrendous. We score a goal here to make it 1-1. You know, just a signal of intent, really. But drag backs are taking forever. Passes are not working. And it was just shocking. The gameplay was horrendous. I tried to do a ball roll and a drag back instantly, which I do, you know, 9 times out of 10 successfully. It didn't work. He runs up the other end and he scores. Just something to put me on tilt. And I don't want to be, you know, using, I've lost this game because of bad gameplay. I don't ever lose games and that I deserve to lose because I'm the best player ever. That's not what I'm saying. I've quit that game. That's what happens when you click off, right? If you click off the game on PC, it disconnects you from the game. I've quit 2 games in a row because of bad gameplay. And I've decided, if I'm playing in a game, if I go behind and I feel like the player is generally a good player, and I think, do you know what? I don't want to be sat here playing against the game, because I'm not only playing against my opponent, I'm playing against the game. I'm fighting to take control of it, and I can't. It's a video game. I shouldn't have to do that, so I'm just going to leave. And I've left 2, and I thought, you know what? Screw the record. I don't care. I was on for Elite, and I felt good enough that I could hit Elite as well. Because, as Big Dog Gaming says, the game this year actually suits the way that I play. And second half in that game, the guy really did turn it around. But we managed to see it out, and that was bad gameplay. I then logged out of Ultimate Team again, and I logged back in. And would you believe it? I went into this game, unbelievable crisp gameplay. It was like porn gameplay. I lose this game, incidentally, but it was great gameplay. And I enjoyed myself, and my opponent deserved to beat me because he was better than me on the day. And like I said in the beginning, there's no shame in admitting when you are beaten by someone who is better than you or just has the better of you in that game. No shame in it whatsoever. Everybody loses at some point. It doesn't matter, right? It's just life. Learn from it. Don't make excuses for it. But when I say bad gameplay hindered me, it did. I'm not lying to you, and I can't be. And it's the same as everyone. I put a tweet out about it, and everybody says, "You know what? You're right. You know, I'm playing this game and it's fine. Next game I go in, it's horrendous." And I find that logging out when you've got a bad game, after that game's finished, log out of Ultimate Team and log back in. It's not 100% guaranteed to fix it, but I feel like you maybe connect to a different server, or you go further up in the queue of the server or something. I don't know. But I played a game. I logged out of great gameplay and I logged back in and it was horrendous. I logged out and I logged back in again, and all of a sudden I've got smooth butter gameplay. It's crazy. And this week as well, I've enjoyed it a lot more because of what Louis said at the bottom there. I've not been forcing it. I've been going back if I don't see a pass on. I've been going side to side. I've not been forcing the play. If I send a runner and he's through and I'm thinking, you know what, that pass is a little bit dodgy, I won't do it. There's no risk, you know. I'll go another route. It's fine. I'll keep hold of the ball. There's no rush, and that has helped me so much. And I do hate complaining about gameplay. And, you know, we'll stop talking about it in a second. But you know, like I said, I'm more than happy to admit when I've lost a game and I've deserved to lose it. But the bad gameplay thing, man, honestly, without that, it would be a phenomenal game to play. I would never, like, dread playing it. And I honestly think it would be a comfortable Gold 1 finish every single week if I got that smooth gameplay. With that being said, though, this week I could probably have finished Gold 1 if I put a little bit of concentration together for the final few games. I stopped with 9 games left, and I hit where I normally hit, and I've done it on purpose, and it's Gold 3. Now, I could have played an extra 3 or 4 games, got Gold 2, sure, but I was like, you know what, I'm happy. I'm alright to stop there. I wanted to keep playing FIFA, but I was alright to just leave it there. Like I said, I think I finished with 9 games left, and I could have, you know, I needed 6 from those 9. So I could have gone 6 and 3, which isn't actually that difficult to do. Well, for me personally, it's not that difficult to do. If I started the weekend at 6 and 3, I'd be a little bit miffed about it, to be fair. So I honestly think I could have done it, and I could have finished Gold 1. And I will do it. I will do it, 100%. At some point, I will finish Gold 1, and I honestly feel at some point, providing I get a really good run of gameplay, this week was probably the best I've had, actually, because a lot of the games were good. There was only maybe 4 games the entire weekend that were bad, like horrible. I quit 2, I won 1, and I lost 1, and then every other defeat I took was just people being better than me, and one game in particular was my own fault. I was doing really stupid things. I was trying to rush my play, and it was just a bad performance. I'll show you that tomorrow, actually. But we finished Gold 3, and I know you guys might be like, oh please, just for us, just for the packs, just play further. And like I said, I will do one day. But I'd had my enjoyment, I'd had my fill, and I thought, you know what, I just want to stop there. I want to do something else. So why have I got 202,000, not 230,000 as I should have? I did a draft twice. Got knocked out in the first round twice. I'll show you that briefly tomorrow because it's not that interesting. The teams are just full Premier League teams with players that I'm used to using. And I wasn't doing it for content purposes. I just wanted to play a draft. And I thought I'm going to do it on an account that I actually want to get the rewards on. So I'll do that. And obviously, you know, 4 5k packs and 2 silver packs for 2 first round knockouts. I want to do more draft because I actually enjoyed it because again it was smooth, crisp, butter gameplay, and I just enjoyed it despite the fact that I lost both games. I deserved to lose them. They were better than me. It's not you know, it doesn't matter. It's just, I like building teams, and I like using different players, but not once have I done a draft this year and actually got given a 4-1-2-1-2 formation. There's a comment here saying, I don't know how much or how expensive Jari Litmanen is on PC, but if you want him, I would get him ASAP, because if you wait too long, he might not be usable anymore. The 85 is not usable in general. He's going for 400k, which is mental. 3-star skills, which is fine. 4-star weak foot, which is nice. Very good goal to game ratio there. That card, agility and balance, horrendous, and I don't want to use it at all. The mid, I think he's not on the market. He was 500k. Either someone's bought him or he's expired. So we'll go have a look to see what that card is all about now, and I'm gonna give you my thought process. Litmanen. I'm gonna give you my thought process on Jari Litmanen. So hang on. Need to go on concept. So that is a little bit better, you know, 80 agility, 75 balance, which is great. And I say great, it's better than what the base was, and that's far more usable, but still I would like a little bit more in terms of agility, balance, maybe even dribbling. I don't know if the one above this, I don't even know if you can look. Can you look at the concept for the prime? No, you can't look at the concept for the prime. My thought process behind this is As you're watching this, maybe Icon Swap's second objectives have come out already, but this is the final push for this season of Icon Swaps. Next season, in my opinion, Jari Litmanen will be an option. Whether it be his prime or his moments, I don't know, but I think he will be an option in the next set. I'm glad he wasn't an option in this set, although I'm pretty sure he would have been maybe a 6 or 7 token player. But I'm glad he wasn't an option because I want a prime or a moments version. Those two versions that are available right now, the 85 in particular, I don't like the look of it, I don't want it. The 88 looks a lot better, and I think I would play with it, and I would get on with it. He'd probably play where Firmino plays in sort of centre mid. But I want to hold out for the prime or the moment. So that's why I'm not going to bother with that. We've got a few packs to open. I've opened the draft rewards that I got, which were the 5k packs and the silver packs. The silver packs in particular I opened because I wanted the players to complete an SBC. I did a Chinese League SBC to get a small prime Electrum players pack. That is from an objective, the Jumbo Premium Gold 26 pack. Premium Gold players pack, I don't know where that came from. SBC, I think, must have been an SBC. Don't know where the Prime Mix Players Pack came from. And, of course, we've got our 2 pre-order packs here, which is fandabidozy. Let's do the Jumbo Premium Gold 26 pack first, though. So, I'm hoping for something here, but I'm not expecting it. That is a board. It's a blue board. It's not a road to the final, nor is it a walkout. It's an English centre-back from Manchester City. It's going to be John Stones. 83 rated, not bad. He'll come in handy for something, I'm sure. When it comes to the draft, right? Oh, hello, we got a player pick. I freaking love player picks. Let's just do this before we talk about draft. I was hoping for an inform, if I'm honest. We own a lot of these. Let's take the rare, because rares have a higher value, even though this is untradeable. Let's pop all down the club if it is really untradeable. Have we got a tradable version of this? Nope. When it comes to the draft, I actually want to do a lot more of it. You know, I got knocked out in the first round of both drafts. I still enjoyed myself because the gameplay was sweet. It was really, really good. Never used the word sweet before. Next pack. And yeah, I think we can get some, I think I can put a run together at some point in a draft and we can get some semi-decent rewards. It's just enjoyable to just jump into it, We get Madison there. Could potentially be in form on Wednesday, although I doubt it. But we'll see what happens. But, I mean, nothing really that relevant there. This is tradable, so I think he probably isn't worth anything now, but he probably will be in a few days when they eventually release that. I say days, whenever they release the Saudi League SBC. Madison is not worth money. Try list him for 750, see what happens. Probably could have kept him, but transfer list space getting a bit sparse. Let's open the small Prime Electrum. This could be good, but it could be catastrophic, right? So, yeah, it's not great. We'll skip it. There's no need to watch this. How's Firmino working out for you? I don't know if I've actually answered that question already because I've tried to record this video about 28 times. Paderborn player in there, by the way. That's quite big. Just going to discard him for the coins. Firmino is class. Honestly, if I could afford the... do a rare gold. I got Ter Stegen on my main account in one of these yesterday. If I could afford the Scream version, I would 100% pick him up. But I can't, and I don't really see that he's worth the coins that they are asking. So, yeah. Balotelli in there. Toilet brush Balotelli. Don't think we're going to get anything good in these, actually. But, I mean, they are tradable. I mean, I can't see him being worth much, to be fair. Let's just list him for, what, 950, see if we can get a sale. Gomes, 750, and then Valeri. Going to discard him. If I see 700, you know he's just not going to sell. Let's do the final pre-order pack, and then we'll end on a premium gold players pack. Can we get a board, please? Electronic Arts? Yes, we can. Thank you very much. Can it be a good one? No. Board's a board, though. I'm happy. German, not bad. Cam, pretty good. It's going to be Brandt, which I think... Yeah, it is Brandt. 84, not bad. Could have been Havertz or someone else, Goretzka. But, I mean, I don't know. He's probably not worth anything these days, right? We get 4,000 coins in there. Oh, he's not. I mean, that's not too bad, I haven't completed Dortmund yet, so I'm going to keep him. But I tell you what, 4,000 coin unlock. You don't see them very often. Cam to CM as well, which isn't too bad. I mean, again, just not really worth much, if anything at all. We get Martin Odegaard in there as well, who's worth a little bit. Maybe, I don't know why, but 1,000 coins for Martin Odegaard, quite possibly. I kept that kit. Speaking of a kit, we need to look at the Motherwell kit. I still haven't done that. Premium Gold Players Pack to end off the packs for today. Please be aboard. No, which is a shame, but it is what it is. So we're saving the luck for Thursday. Don't worry about it. Matic. Hate that guy. I dislike packing him. Loads of... Hang on. Is it untradeable? No, it's tradable. So I've just swapped. Yeah, there we go. So there was no need for me to do that. So Gomez. I'm going to keep him because there will be a point where a Liverpool player is required for something. And they tend to go up to about 3-4k. So we'll keep him for now. And then Liner. Did Liner get sent off this week? I think he did. If memory serves. Maybe I'm talking out my backside. But there we go. So that's that done. For today. Obviously, for me, it's 4:15, so we've not had 6 o'clock content yet, so I can't show you the new icon objectives. We'll do that tomorrow. I'm going to play a lot of rivals this week because we need to start. You know, I've played minimal games, so I need to start picking things up a little bit. Club items is what I want, though, don't I? I need to start sort of going for rank 2. And I need to start ticking off some objectives as well. So definitely going to be playing a lot of rivals this week. So we'll knock off a few. Basically, as soon as they drop those icon objectives, I'm going for them straight away. We're just going to start rinsing them because I want to get Roberto Carlos as quickly as possible. So Motherwell kit. Hey, I tell you what, it's not bad, you know. Let's pick that up. Probably already got it now. You watch. Not bad though. 200 coins. We'll set that instead of the Newport one. Whoever suggested the Motherwell kit, you are now. Well, you've got your kit in the game, basically, so there you go. I don't mind the home kit as well, actually. They're quite nice. No sponsors. I love no sponsors on shirts in FIFA. Not so much in real life. I know it sounds a bit stupid, but I think the Liverpool kit looks better with a sponsor than without, because I've seen it without. Because if you play in certain countries, you can't have the sponsor on for whatever reason, like alcohol, for instance. But, yeah, no, I like it. So, anyway... The squad this week, we always talk about it, and my plans always change. Except last week, I think on Monday or Tuesday, we changed it straight away, and we kept the change. This week, I don't know what to do, and it pains me to say it really because he's the red pick. But Kyle Walker is a very irritating player. He's very good. He's robust. He's strong enough. He's good at defending. He's quick. His agility is absolutely horrendous. And I feel it more... Yeah, see, it's 67. We've got a chem style to try and fix it, but it just doesn't. He feels so sluggish when I'm trying to turn around. And in particular, and I'm going to say it again, in bad gameplay, it's even worse. At least in bad gameplay when it comes to dragbacks, you've got your likes of Lucas, Insigne and Mertens in particular, and to a degree, Jordi Alba, who has 89 agility with plus 10 for the Guardian. They feel quite good at doing the drag back. Even though the gameplay is horrendous and it is a lot slower than what it normally is, they still feel like a little bit quick. Kyle Walker, even in great gameplay, feels like a bus. So, I don't know, I might go after a player with better agility than Kyle Walker and drop him to the bench and maybe just bring him on as a sub if we need him in the final few. Because for me, he's just a little bit too robotic, and... Honestly, that's the only... I'm nitpicking, but it's the only complaint I can really think of in this. I want the road to the final Alan. Alan was influential this weekend. He was so good. Scored a couple of goals for me as well, I think. 2 goals, 5 assists in 27 games. For a centre mid, it's not that bad at all. He's a great card. The road to the final is almost a must, so I'm going to see maybe if we can afford that. Hopefully we pack him, but yeah, you never know. That's going to do it for today, though. Let me know in the comments where you finished in Weekend League. If you have enjoyed today's episode, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.